Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So yesterday was actually Hera Panchami. I forgot to mention in the reading. Hera Panchami is the fourth day of Rath Yatra. It's very nice description in Caitaniya Caritamita regarding the Hera Panchami, how Lakshmi Devi, she's upset that her husband is not yet back. You know, he told her, I'm going to go to Gundicha, I'm going to go to Vrindavan and come back very soon. It's been 4 days and he's not yet back, and she's upset. And so she dresses up in her finest and her most opulent way, and then there are her servants. She's riding on her chariot with her servants. And then, you know, she's outside the Gundicha waiting for Jagannath, but then he needs some more time. And then, you know, she's like really upset. And then, of course, she goes back to the Sri Mandir, to the main temple, and she's waiting for Jagannath. So that festival was yesterday. Hera Panchami, it's called. It's very nicely described in Caitanya Caritamrita. How she's so upset and how her servants are there also, and they are also like kind of upset because their master is upset. And then of course Lord Jagannath, when he goes back to Sri Mandir, before he enters, he waits outside, you know, because he knows Lakshmi Devi is upset, so he sends her gifts first. He's waiting at the gate. It's going to happen after 4 days. Then he waits at the gate and he sends her gifts first, pacifies her a bit, and then he enters. So anyway, it was also the day of Rakeshwar Pandit. Rakeshwar Pandit, also a very dear devotee of Lord Chaitanya. Rakeshwar Pandit disappearance. It's his disappearance. So Rakeshwar Pandit, very dear devotee of Lord Chaitanya, he used to dance for Lord Chaitanya. He could dance for 72 hours straight. And he would dance beautifully even at the Rath Yatra. Amazing, amazing way he would dance. While Lord Chaitanya would be doing kirtan. Yeah. So we are continuing to read from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 9, chapter 20. We're going to hear about the dynasty of Puru in this chapter. We read the short summary. Keshri Badarayane Ruvacha
श्रीबादरायणी उवाच
Purorvamsham Pravakshyami
पुरोर्वंशं
प्रवक्ष्यामि
Yatra Jatosi Bharata
यत्र जातोऽसि
जातोषि
भारत
भारत
Yatra Rajarshayo Vamsya
यत्र
यत्र
राजर्षयो
राजर्षयो
वंशः
वंश्यः
Brahma Vamsyascha Jagire.
ब्रह्मवंश्याश्च
ब्रह्मवंश्याश्च जज्ञिरे
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Sukadev Goswami said, O Maharaj Parikshit, descendant of Maharaj Bharat, I shall now describe the dynasty of Puru in which you were born, in which many saintly kings appeared, and from which many dynasties of Brahmanas began. There are many historical instances by which we can understand that from Kshatriyas many Brahmanas have been born, and that from Brahmanas many Kshatriyas have been born. The Lord Himself says in Bhagavad Gita 4.13, Chaturvarnya Maya Shrishtam Guna Karma Vibhagasha. So we heard also, right, that there are so many kings, and then some of these kings' children, dynasties became Brahmanas. And then we heard also like how Parshuram As a Brahmana, he became a Kshatriya. Or Vishwamitra is born to a king, then he's become a Brahmana. So Krishna says it's not by birth, but it is by our guna and karma. According to the three modes of material nature and the work ascribed to them, the four divisions of human society were created by me. So depending on what modes one is in. Therefore, regardless of the family in which one takes birth, when one is qualified with the symptoms of a particular section, he is to be described accordingly. Yal lakshanam proktam. One's place in the Varna divisions of society is determined according to one's symptoms or qualities. This is maintained everywhere in the Shastra. Birth is a secondary consideration. The first consideration is one's qualities and activities. Right? Just as we say, doctor's son does not automatically become doctor. He has to study, he has to practice, he has to pass the examination. Then he becomes a qualified doctor. Okay, here Parikshit Maharaj is addressing, Sukadev Goswami is addressing Parikshit Maharaj as descendant of Maharaj Bharat. He's coming in that dynasty, coming from Maharaj Bharat. Krishna also in Bhagavad Gita addresses Arjuna, O best of the Bharatas. Okay. Janmajeyo hi abhutpuro
Janmajayo hi abhutpuro
prachinvam statsutas tataha
prachimva tatsupataha
Sutastatah
pravirotha manushyorvai
praviro
Pravirotha
manusyo
Manushye
Rasmacharupato bhavat.
tasmacharudo
Tasmacharupado
bhava.
King Janmajaya was born of this dynasty of Puru. Janmajaya's son was Prachinvan, and his son was Pravira. Thereafter, Pravira's son was Manushu, and from Manushu came the son named Charupad. Asya Sudyur Abhut Putras.
Tasya
Tasya
suddhura
Sutyarabhut Putras
Tasmad Bahu Gavastataha.
tasmad
Tas
bahugavo tataha
Samyati tasya aham yati.
samyati tasya aham
Samyatistasya
yati
Yati
Rodrashvastatsuta smitaha.
rodrash
Rodrashvastatsutas
The son of Charupad was Sudyu, and the son of Sudyu was Bahugav. Bahugav's son was Samyati. From Samyati came a son named Ahamyati, from whom Raudrashva was born. Riteyustasya kakshyeyu.
riteyushu tasya
Tasya
kaksheyuhu
Kaksheyu
Standileyu kriteyukaha.
Standi
sandileyu kriteyukaha
Jaleyu sanateyuscha.
jaleyu
Jaleyu Sanateyusha
Dharma satyavriteyavaha.
dharma
Dharma
satyavrate
Satyavrati Yavaha
Dashate psaraputra.
dashyate
Dashritas
vasarasya putraha
Vaneyuscha vamaha smritaha.
Mane
mane
Yushavamaha Smritaha
Ritacham indriyaniva.
dhritas
Kritachyam
indriyaniva
Indriyaniva
Mukhyasya jagadatmanaha.
मुख्यस्य
Mukyasya
जगदात्मनः
Jagatmanaha
Rudrashva had 10 sons named Riteyu, Kaksheyu, Standileyu, Kriteyu, Jaleyu, Sanateyu, Dharmeyu, Satyeyu, Rateyu, and Manyeyu. Of these 10 sons, Manyeyu was the youngest. As the 10 senses, which are products of the universal life, act under the control of life, these 10 sons of Rudrashva acted under Rudrashva's full control. All of them were born of the Apsara named Gritachi. Okay, so coming in Puru dynasty, Rudrashva, 10 sons, and the 10 sons are completely under his control, and they're coming from the Apsara, Gritachi. Their mother was Apsara Gritachi. Ritayo Ranti Navo Bhut,
Riteyo ranti
Ritaikontinavo
navo
bhut
Rayastasya Atmajan Ripa,
त्रयस्tasya
त्रयस्तात्मजा
atmaja
नृप
nipa
Sumati Dhruvo Pratiratha,
सुमति
sumati
ध्रुवो
dhruvo
प्रतिरथः
pratirataha
Kanvo Pratiratmat Majaha.
कण्वो
kanva
प्रतिरथ आत्मजः
pratirataha
Ritayu had a son named Rantina, who had 3 sons named Sumati, Dhruv, and Apratirat. Apratirat had only one son, whose name was Kanva. Tasya Medha Titistasmat
तस्य मेधातिथिः तस्मात्
Vedātitistasmāt
Praskanadhyad Vijatayaha
प्रकस्य आधादित्यादयः
praskannātyādvijātayah
Putro Bhut Sumaterebhir
पुत्रो
पुत्रो
भूतुमतेः
भूत्सुमतीभिः
Dushmantastat Suto Mataha.
दुष्मन्तो
दुष्मन्तस्तत्सुतो
तत्सुतमतः
मतः
The son of Kanva was Medhatithi, whose sons, all Brahmanas, were headed by Praskana. The son of Rantinav, named Sumati, had a son named Rebhi. Maharaj Dushmanta is well known as the son of Rebhi. So from Puru's dynasty is coming Maharaj Dushmanta. Dushmanta's father is Rebhi. Dushmanto Margayam Yata
दुष्मन्तो
दुष्मन्तो मृत्युयां
मर्दयाम्यात्
यातः
Kanvashram Padam Gataha
कणव आश्रमं पदं
कण्वाश्रमपदं गतः
ततः
Tatrasinam Swaprabhaya.
तत्र
तत्रासीनां
सीनां
स्वप्रभया
प्रभया
Mandayantim Raman Iva
मण्डयन्तीं रमाम् इव
मन्दमामिव
Vilokya Sadyo Mumuhe
विलोक्य
विलोक्य
सत्यागुमुः
सद्योमुखे
Deva Mayam Iva Striyam
देवमायाम् इव स्त्रियम्
दीर्घमायामिव
Babashetam Vararoham
बभाषे
बभाषेताम्बरारोहाम्
Bhatek Katipayervitaha.
भटेः कतिपये वृतः
भक्तिकृतिपरिवृतः
Once when King Dushmanta went to the forest to hunt and was very much fatigued, he approached the residence of Kanva Muni. There he saw a most beautiful woman who looked exactly like the goddess of fortune and who sat there illuminating the entire ashram, by her effulgence. The king was naturally attracted by her beauty, and therefore he approached her, accompanied by some of his soldiers, and spoke to her. So he's coming to this Kanva Muni's ashram, Dushmanta, Maharaj Dushmanta. Kings used to go to the forest to hunt. And then he's seeing a very beautiful girl there. Tad darshana pramoditaha
तद्दर्शन
तद्दर्शनाप्रमोदितः
sanivrita parishramaha
सन्निवृत्तपरिश्रमः
परिश्रमः
papracha kama santapta
प्रपच्यतां
पप्रचतमसन्तप्ता
सन्तप्तः
prahasan shlakshanaya gira.
प्रहसन्
प्रहर्षन्
गिरा
शुलक्षणाय गिरा.
Seeing the beautiful woman, the king was very much enlivened, and the fatigue of his hunting excursion was relieved. He was, of course, very much attracted because of lusty desires, and thus he inquired from her as follows in a joking mood: Ka tvam kamala patrakshi
का
का
त्वं
त्वं
कमलपत्राक्षि
कमलपत्राक्षी
kasyasi hridayangame.
कस्यासि
कस्यासि
हृदयं मृगे
Kim swik chikir tatra
किं
किस
चिकीर्षितं तत्र
चिकीर्षितं तत्र
bhavatya nirjane vane.
भवतया
भवत्या निर्जने वने.
O beautiful lotus-eyed woman, who are you? Whose daughter are you? What purpose do you have in this solitary forest? Why are you staying here? So he's assuming she is not married, saying, whose daughter are you already? Mm. Vyaktam Rajanyatanayam
व्यक्तं
व्यक्तं
राजनयतनया
राजन्यतनया
Vedmi Aham Tvam Sumatyame.
वेदि
वेत्मि अहं त्वां सुमध्यमे.
Nahi Cheta Pauravanam
न हि
न
चेत्
हि चितपौरवानां
Adharme Ramate Kvachet.
अधर्मे रमते
अधर्मते
क्वचित्
क्वचित्.
O most beautiful one, it appears to my mind that you must be the daughter of a Kshatriya. Because I belong to the Puru dynasty, my mind never endeavors to enjoy anything irreligiously. Maharaj Dushmanta indirectly expressed his desire to marry Shakuntala, for she appeared to his mind to be the daughter of some Kshatriya king. So he's seeing her. Uh,
Hare Krishna, Shilpaji, I just
Hare
wanted to
Krishna.
say that this is Dushmant, right? And
Dushman.
in Dushmant, but what, like, what we have heard, maybe it has become slang, it became Dushyant, Raja Dushyant, not
Ah,
Dushman. So, like, in the coming
ah,
time, like how we see the word changes, like, people didn't say Dushmant, they started saying is Dushyant. So, Raja
ah,
Dushyant and Shakuntala, we have seen a lot of movies about it, right? So
ah,
it was not Dushmant, but because I clearly remember because there was a famous picture and we went to see it.
ah.
So it's Raja
Okay.
Dushyant. But in the coming time, so now I can connect that the name changed. How the name
Yeah.
changed. Because they started like, saying Dushyant, Dushyant. So Dushmant,
Yeah.
Dushyant.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it happens, huh? We have been seeing and we
So
read.
she is not the daughter of the Muni, huh?
She
Because she's
is
staying there now.
Vishwamitra. She's staying there. She's Vishwamitra's daughter.
Mm,
She is staying in Kanvamuni's ashram,
yeah.
but actually she is Vishwamitra and Menaka's daughter.
Mm.
So, but now Dushman, he wants to marry her. So he's saying, ah, yeah, yeah, you must be a
Be
daughter
from
of
the
a
Kshatriya.
Kshatriya. Yeah, yeah, because, yeah. Shri Shakuntalo Vacha
Shri
Shri Shakuntalovacha
Vishwamitratmajai Vaham.
Vishwamitra Atmajaya
Atmajayvaham
Tyaktya menakaya vane
Tyaktam Menakaya
Menakayamane
ved Vedet Vedet Bhagavan Kanvo
Vede
Vede Tad Bhagavan Kanvo
Vira Kim Karavam Mate.
Veera
Vira Kim Karavama Te.
Te
Shakuntala said, I am the daughter of Vishwamitra. My mother Menaka left me in the forest. O hero, the most powerful saint Kanva Muni knows all about this. Now let me know, how may I serve you? Shakuntala informed Maharaj Dushmanta that although she never saw or knew her father or mother, Kanva Muni knew everything about her, and she had heard from him that she was the daughter of Vishwamitra and that her mother was Menaka, who had left her in the forest. Nowadays, times like this happens, how much the child would have, oh, my mom left me, my father left me.
Agonizing.
Hmm? I'm sorry.
No, it's agonizing, no? Like, yeah. If
Yeah,
that child is, yeah, comes to
yeah.
know that, yeah, that parents left child.
She seems okay about it. He
Mm.
says, oh, Kanva Muni. Kanva
Knows.
Muni knew.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you can ask him more. Asyatam hi Aravindaksha.
Asyatam
Asyatam hi aravindaksha
Graha Grahayatam Arhanam Chana.
Grihatam
grihatam arhanam
Arnam
chaina
Pujayatam Santi Nivara.
Pujayatam
bhujyatam
Santi
santi nivara
Pushyatam Yati Rochate.
Pushyatam
bhujyatam
Yadirochate.
O king with eyes like the petals of a lotus, kindly come, sit down, and accept whatever reception we can offer. We have a supply of Nivara rice that you may kindly take, and if you so desire, stay here without hesitation. So she's also being cordial to him, nice to him. And they're living in an ashram. He's a king, of course. So it,
Looks like the Kanamuni is not here, right?
yeah, looks like he's not there as yet. Kanmamuni is not there. The one seems to have a purpose. We can stop here.
Yeah.
Any more comments or anything?
No, it's also a very, very famous story, like how Bharat will be born. We have been hearing it from all our birth, Dushmant, Raja Dushmant, and Shakuntala story. There have been great, great plays, and I remember watching it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, in
Um,
school, and every time there used to be, about it, because they were like kind of heroes at that time.
yeah, true.
So, like how the
Yeah,
Bharat, especially the son Bharat, was.
yeah.
So, and as far as I remember, I'm not sure that even in Mahabharata, did they show the story in the beginning? I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, even I don't remember exactly because I remember seeing Mahabharata, but maybe they showed the story in the very beginning. Like how the
Oh,
lineage comes, you know, because this is an
Yeah.
important part, right? This is a very, very important part.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true because then soon we are going to hear about Lord Krishna coming soon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, probably.
Be excited.
Mm, yeah. Okay, we'll continue
Yeah.
reading tomorrow. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Hare Krishna.